What is up, guys? My name is P-Winner, and welcome to the 28th episode of my Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon walkthrough. We are currently in the Team Rainbow Rocket episode. In the last episode, we took on Lysander of Team Flare, who was intent on destroying the world as we know it. We almost destroyed the world ourselves, but we also activated the portal that is available in this very room right here. In this episode, we are going to take on Ghetsis of Team Plasma just before we conclude the Team Rainbow Rocket saga. So without any further ado, let's go up here. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. Unfortunately, here is Ghetsis. Well now, what do we have here? I came out wondering what the commotion is, only to find the door to the centre of the castle ajar and intruders running wild. It seems those team leaders from other worlds are not nearly as useful as I had hoped. Who are you? Where is my mother? You haven't harmed her, have you? Mother, you say? I see you're the daughter of the president. My name is Ghetsis. I'm representing Team Plasma. I, too, was summoned from another world, much like the other leaders you've defeated. There is no need to worry. You'll find the president up ahead, blissfully asleep and dreaming. Mother? I don't like Ghetsis. She just wants to see her mum. Ah, not so fast. Please get out of my way. Unfortunately, I cannot let you go beyond this point. You see, I have been thinking long and hard about the reason I have been sent to this world, and now I believe I finally have the answer. My purpose is to travel between the worlds, freeing all Pokemon from foolish people. That is a dastardly, overwhelming plan, and at the same time consolidate all the power in all the worlds to myself. In order to achieve this beautiful ideal, however, I have need of a useful pawn. And that man, the leader of Team Rocket, is a man of pure evil. If I can make good use of him and set him up as a king, I shall be able to reign supreme above all existence. I have found that humans with their predictable ambitions are easier to use and control than a freak without a human heart. It wouldn't do at all to have you get in his way, especially when I must establish him as my king. We, as always, up for the challenge. Must you insist on interfering with my plans? Very well then, all obstacles to my ambitions must be removed. He has such an evil face. I just am not a fan of him, and that's good. He's a bad team member. He's evil. We're supposed to not like him. He's going to lead with Confrontation. He's going to do his best to burn us, stuff like that. I'm going to lead with Barbarical. I changed it just briefly off screen. We're going to use a bunch of X-physical attacks. And we're hopefully just going to be able to sweep through his team. Shadow Ball is going to do a lot. Okay, maybe it's better to use X-special defenses first. Will-O-Wisp, that's unfortunate. I mean, it's not the end of the world because we can just very easily remove the burn. So that's okay. X-special defense foul again. That's very infuriating. Hopefully it doesn't get a crit onto us. Barbarical, while I think he has good defensive stats, it's still not the most defensive Pokemon in the world. And I don't know. I'm going to save the full restore, by the way, for the turn that we actually decide to start attacking, if that makes sense. So, Barbarical has Night Slash. It has moves that are going to be able to take on Ghetsis' team rather efficiently. So that's the plan. I'm going to use an X speed, another X attack, and we're going to be good to go. Let's do it. We got a level 70 Barbarical. I didn't actually realize it was that high of a level, so actually very content with that. Okay, this turn. This turn is the turn that we decide to full restore, and then we sweep. Hopefully, hypothetically, presuming I know Confrontation has fantastic physical defense, so fingers crossed. Let's just go for it. Night Slash is going to want to KO it. Great. Mummy, going to change the ability. I can't exactly remember what Sniper does. I think it increases critical hit ratios, which is a little infuriating that we lose out on that now. But that's okay. So Bouffalon. I don't want to risk Cross Chop missing. I'm going to go for Razor Shout. If this KOs it, I'm going to be very happy. Great. That is fantastic. Bisharp is next. Keep battling. Let's go. Bisharp is why I decided to use Barbarical instead of Necrozma. I couldn't remember its name for a second. Easy one-hit KO there. Also, Barbarical is going to be very useful momentarily, if you get my hint. Okay, I guess Cross Chop again, because it's super effective. Barbarical, you are incredibly useful. Thank you very much for being you. Reshiram. We're going to keep this in. In fact, actually, yeah, this is perfect. We're going to Stone Edge this. I was thinking, no, wait, we don't actually have anything that can do super effective damage to it, but Stone Edge is going to be able to. So that is fantastic. There we go. Barbarical with the sweep of dreams. Sigilyph grew to level 69. Great. And Ghetsis. There we go. I couldn't have been defeated by some random trainer from who knows where. Well, you were. Well, you were. What? I created Team Plasma with my own hands. I'm absolutely perfect. I am perfection. Alright, Dolph Ziggler. I'm the perfect ruler of a perfect new world. You lost. Now please step aside. This cannot be possible. I will not accept this. He just barges into Lily. What the frick, man? No, 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 no. You don't get it, do you? I can't be defeated. I won't be. It cannot be allowed. You tiny intruder. If you value this girl's life, throw aside all your Pokeballs at this moment. You cowardly. Peter Winnell, please don't listen to him. Shut your mouth. Jesus. What's this? Your Pokeballs are shaking? Could it be that they're shaking with rage? No matter. Throw away all your Pokeballs right this instant. I refuse. I refuse. Were you not listening, or did you simply not understand? Well, you leave me no choice. This girl must. Oh, Colress, I'm glad we have a break from that voice. That voice was hurting my throat. I see you are still dedicated to your own desires. Ghetsis. You. God, Colress is teleporting all over the place. It's been a while. Miss Lily, it is good to see you again. We ran into each other in the lab, perhaps you recall? Mr. Colress? And you, Peter Winnell, we meet again. Miss Wicked sent word that you may need assistance. You'll have to forgive my rudeness, but I followed your trail using an invisibility device I recently invented. That's creepy. That's creepy. But you're using it for good, so that's okay. It seems Ghetsis here has caused you quite some trouble, though it appears this Ghetsis from a different world than the one I know. Of course, the Colress of this world, but you should have no reason to meddle in my plans. Oh, please. I simply despise you, Ghetsis. That's enough reason for me. What's this? My body is being put. This is dark. He's being sent back to the Shadow Realm. Yo. It seemed like this repeated use is not a problem, even with the prototype. I should have known Colress machine number 1102 would work. This is just like an episode of freaking Rick and Morty. This is just like an episode of Rick and Morty. Thank you for helping us, Mr. Colress. But what did you do to that man? I simply adjusted his dimensional channel, if you will, and sent him back to his original world. But Ghetsis is a man with power to match his ambition. He is not someone to be taken lightly. I can only hope that the taste of defeat will keep that Ghetsis out of trouble in his world. Yes, but turning Ether Paradise back to its original form, with all the different worlds mixing together, that won't be easy, even for me. There's tremendous power of evil at the center of the castle. Even if we can remove that man's twisted desires, the Colress machine should be able to revert everything back to normal. My voice for everyone keeps changing. I'm very sorry. You mean Team Rocket's boss? If we can do something about him, everything will be fixed. Indeed, Miss Lily, you're a very sharp young lady. I like to study this castle, however, so I leave the rest to you two. Okay, so in this room is Giovanni. We're going to very quickly just get ourselves to max health, just to avoid any possible trouble with the next battle. Again, I'm going to make use of the strategy to take on with X items. I know it's a bit cheap, forgive me. I want to see what Z crystals we've got. I think what's best here is to give Barbarical the Darkinium Z, because well, we're expecting Mewtwo, right? So, let's do it. Let's go into this room. I am incredibly frightened.